So the crackle is dry. I'm gonna try to catch the light. There you go, check it out. It's really cool. But you can't really see it on its own because these colors are so dark. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this bohemian blue and put it into the cracks so they really pop out. All right, so I'm just taking this little stencil brush here and I'm gonna dunk it. This is the Jamie Ray Vintage number 18. You can find this on my website, morningdewcreations.com. Just a little bit, I'm offloading. Catch the light here to see where the cracks are. I'm just gonna kind of swirl it on. They're starting to come out, and then you just take your rag and wipe off the excess. And there they are. Isn't that cool? Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so it's really cool. I love the cracks though. I just think they're so awesome. So now I'm gonna work with the 3D stencil fiber paste. It's so much fun. And I have this really, really well-used stencil that I'm gonna use as a flower. So let's do that. I'm just gonna throw a couple pieces of tape on this so it doesn't move around. I've used this before, it's a lot of fun. It's kind of like marshmallow fluff, and I'm gonna use this flat spatula to press it through the stencil. And you're just kind of spreading it like frosting, but you want an even amount throughout your whole stencil. And so there's a lot of, space that isn't cut. So I want to take the flat edge of my spatula to move the fiber paste so I'm not wasting any. All right, ready to pull it off. Ooh, I love it. I love it, and you can still see the cracks underneath it. It's so cool. I'm loving all these layers. I'm just gonna take a little palette knife, plastic palette knife, that's all I can find. And I'm gonna just do a little bit of a stem. Hang on. Let me form that a little bit more. All right, so this needs to dry before I can do anything else. I'm gonna let it dry for at least 4 hours. In my case, I'm gonna let it dry overnight. All right, I'll be back to finish this up. I am going to attempt to throw this stencil back on. It's not quite lined up, there we go. So this stencil's well used, and there's like layers of just, paint and stuff on it. But I am going to, I've got these really cool mica sprays, so I'm gonna put those on, and I'm gonna do a little bit of the kissing booth. Okay, I just gave this a quick dry with my heat gun. I'm gonna stick this back on. If I can get it. There we go. And I'm gonna try some of this mica spray. And you know what? I am going to just put this, I wanna get it in this white area here. I'm gonna just put this here so I don't get the spray all over the rest of my composition. Ooh, that is so cool. All right, so now I'm just gonna take a little art brush and get a little bit of the kissing booth on it and go over this raised stem. So I've got my Bohemian Blue, and I've got these, I'm laying these out to kind of see. I need to add a little bit of dark into this just to kind of tie all of this together. But I've got this little mask here. Kind of works as a mask or a stencil if you just get inside of here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of Bohemian Blue, and I'm going to apply some paint, and I'm going to use this as a mask. So when I pull off, all of the negative areas are going to be revealed. So now I'm just going to take little bits of the Bohemian Blue and carry it through the top here. Just needs a tiny bit of dark. Okay, I want to bring some of the gold of that mica spray into the rest of the composition to kind of help tie this all together. So I'm just doing it on my brush, kind of random places. I just want the eye to move all the way around the composition. Just gonna throw a coat of liquid patina over this whole thing because I added more of that Bohemian Blue. The kissing booth I added in the stencil. It will dull the mica powder or the mica spray a little bit, so if you want to go back and put more on afterwards, you can. But I think it's kind of looking good. I may add a little bit more in here. Just going to add a little bit of kissing booth to the stem, or to the leaf, I mean. Okay, I have 2 transfers that I'm gonna put on here. These are from the Spring Dragonfly Decor Transfer Collection from Redesign. You can find that on my website, morningdewcreations.com. There you have it. I love it. I think it's so fun and so cute. I'll give you an up close look. So I really like the gray of the frame with this, but I am gonna put a little bit of the mica spray on some of these edges. So I'm just spraying a pile into my plate, and then I'm just gonna kind of drag it across with a flat brush. See how that just enhanced the frame a little bit? I just love it. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. So if you really love projects like this and you want to give it a try, I have a Project of the Month Club where I send everything you need to make a composition such as this. And to find more information for that, you can look in the comments below. So you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this project, and I'll see you soon.